Hello and welcome everyone to today's very special session, the Black Friday Commodities Corner session presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So today we'll be covering the biggest trading opportunities right now, how to use fixed odds trading for maximum profits, live market analysis, identifying highly probable trade setups on the commodities, and of course we'll be answering any questions. So any questions or comments, do put those in the chat function during the course of the session. We will go over those during the live technical analysis. First of all, the commodities that we trade at binary.com include the following. On the metals, we trade gold, silver, palladium, and platinum. And on the energies, we trade crude oil. So those are the markets we'll be focusing today during the course of the session. Now, before I get started, let me introduce you first of all to the Gold and Silver Club. We are an international commodities trading research and advisory group. We specialize in the precious metals, the energies, and also the agricultural markets. We are recognized as the leading go-to authority on commodities as internationally respected experts. Our analysis and opinions on the metals, the energies, the agricultural markets are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications, which include Bloomberg, Reuters, CNBC, Global Banking and Finance Review, and the Wall Street Journal, to name a few. Our team of experts has advised and taught technical analysis, fundamental research, and portfolio management to more than 75,000 private and institutional traders worldwide. So that's a bit of background on the Gold and Silver Club. So you're definitely in safe hands today. Right, we'll have a look at the price of gold right now. We're currently trading at $1,065 per ounce. So everybody who was on our session that we had on Wednesday this week, where we covered the Santa rally, also the expectations for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, that's playing out quite well. We did take a sell short on gold. Gold is continuing to break down at the moment. We've seen quite a lot of strength in the US dollar as well. I would definitely suggest, if you didn't catch that session, go across to binary.com, go to the YouTube channel and rewatch that from Wednesday. It's a very useful session for you as we head into the holiday season in America. It's Thanksgiving yesterday, Friday, today Black Friday. You've got Cyber Monday. It's the Black Friday weekend here, where you've got all the sales on as well. And it can be quite a lucrative time for trading too. And then we'll be heading into December next week, where we can start getting ready for a potential Santa rally. So there's some good seasonal plays coming up. So first of all, I'll go through the top trades of the week using the Gold and Silver Club signature trading strategies. Now, we've had a nice sell short opportunity on Brent crude oil. It's continued to break down over the last 24 hours. We came back, retested major resistance. This has just been a quick in and out trade, selling at 45.40 just yesterday, and that's come down nicely. And we've taken profit on that nice short day trade. We've also had another sell short opportunity on gold. As we discussed on the Wednesday's session, we took another sell short on gold there as well. Gold is continuing to break down, and you can see we're still entry at 1,074, current price 1,065. So we've dropped over over 100 points to the downside. You can see, so we've come from 1,074 down to 1,060. Well, came down to 1,064 a little bit earlier on today. So that's moving really well. And also platinum, you might remember from the previous commodities corner, we took a swing trade on platinum. So we've got longer term positions running on platinum as well. Platinum is still continuing to break down. Today it's trading at 844, so we've had some nice longer-term trades on platinum as well as day trades. Same situation with palladium actually as well. So we've had some longer-term trades which are still they're still running and still delivering us profits there as well. So what we'll do, we'll move it over to the technicals. We'll be using the higher and lower type of trade. Okay, so very simply, if you select higher, you will win the payout. If the market exit price is strictly higher, then the entry price in the time frame specified. If you select lower, you win the payout if the market exit price is strictly lower than the entry price over the time frame that is specified. Okay, so that is essentially a very straightforward way to take advantage of these sort of trade setups, and also of trading with binary.com, and the way you can structure these deal tickets is very useful indeed for smaller moves, but also trades where you don't need to really have a stop loss or a take profit on the trade. You just need to get the time frame correct. Okay, so we'll just move it over to live technicals, and we'll go over to some of the setups that we're looking at this afternoon. What I will do, I'll tell you what, for those of you who might have missed the session, because I can see there's a different, quite a few new faces on today's session, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I can just bring up a quick recap on the Black Friday part of the session, okay? So bear with me, and I'll see if I can just bring that up for you quickly so we can go over that, just because we are right there today. We are in Black Friday at the moment, so let's share the screens with you and see if we can get this working for you. Yep, okay, perfect. Just a quick confirmation, you can see the screen would be great, guys. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, US holiday season. You should be able to see my slide just coming up on the screen at the moment. Yep, perfect. Okay, great. So we are in the US holiday season. It was Thanksgiving yesterday. Today is Black Friday, and Monday is Cyber Monday. So Black Friday sales marks the start of the US holiday season. Department stores across the US will open their doors at midnight, offering consumers the so-called doorbuster deals. So according to the National Retail Federation, they estimate sales in November and December, they account for about 60 to 70% of annual retail income, which is very important. Okay, so overall, during this final period of the year, consumer spending and retail sales surged to record levels. So we'll be very interested to see later in the day today what the data is on that, whether we broke records with consumer spending and retail sales. We recently saw Alibaba in China. They had a similar sale on the 11th of November for their Singles Day, and they broke all their previous records. So we want to see whether we are going to see record consumer spending and record retail sales. And if we do, that is typically viewed as bullish for the US dollar and bearish for the precious metals, which trade inversely to the dollar. Okay, so more strength in the US dollar. The US economy typically has strength. You then see more strength in the US dollar, which then with gold, silver, platinum, palladium priced in US dollars, you will see weakness in those markets. So last year, we saw, I'll show you an example of the trade setup we had last year from our Private Traders Club. We saw a nice surge to the upside on the US dollar, and we saw a breakdown in gold prices over the Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, so that brings me on nicely to the charts right now. So what are we getting at the moment? Well, the US dollar, again, it's surging. This is the US dollar index, and this is gold. So gold is breaking down again. So very similar price structure. So we've been shorting gold for the last few days now. We took a break of this supportive zone. Again, we continue to get rejection candles just at the upper end of the trend channel. So you can just take a gold chart, draw in the overhead trend channel, and you can just draw in a similar trend channel just below, and we're starting to break the low. So we could actually drop quite significantly lower here on gold if it picks up momentum. Now, the US dollar is at a very important level at the moment. It's testing around the 100 level. You can see it's knocking on the door of that level. Looks like we did get a retracement up to the 100 level just earlier on in the week. Very quickly, we saw profit taking. We're right back at the major swing highs going back to April 2015 here. So if we do breach above this key level of resistance, again, the 100 level, and we close above it, we could really ramp up quite significantly to the upside, and it would tie in nicely with the inverse correlation over Black Friday and Cyber Monday, where we get strength in the US dollar, and therefore we could see a nice sell-off here with gold. So you can see gold starting to break down nicely. You can see very clearly where it is breaching the lows here. I would like to see whether it will follow through. It needs to really break and close below these levels at the moment with gold. Otherwise, there is potential for it to continue to consolidate and break out from this trend channel. But at the moment, it looks set for another wave lower, and I'm happy actually to go in for a low, another sell short here, because we've already taken out the swing lows of the last week. So I will get into a sell. In fact, I will do that right now whilst we're on the gold chart and show you exactly what I'm looking to do here, okay? So first of all, just going to bring over the deal ticket on that. So gold, essentially I'm going to up, down, rise or full trade, selecting the market, which is gold. I'm going to, because the market's closed earlier today, I'd like to just be in and out of this trade over the next 3 hours, which is absolutely fine. So I'm going for a 91% payout, which is good. $1,572 is the deposit. You can see market closed early today at 6 o'clock, okay? So the markets do close early because of the US bank holiday, the US holiday, the Black Friday. Okay, so we'll have a look at this. So essentially my trade, I think I need to actually go out in the future a little bit further now, 1240. Okay, let's get a little bit further out than that, 1245. Perfect, there we go. 89% payout. There we go. Need to go a little bit further out again, 1250. Okay, there we go. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so the start time would be 12:50, essentially in 10 minutes time. I would be looking for the price to fall over the next 3 hours. Just needs to be 1 pip lower than 1,065 and 9 cents per ounce. So let me just get the best price. I will take that for a sell short, purchasing the lower trade. Okay, so I'm going to go for that for a $1,590 deposit for a $3,000 payout. Okay, let's just get the best price again. Let's do a refresh on that. The server has come back saying there's a problem with the server at the moment. Let's just do another refresh, get the best price, check everything is good. Yep, let's go for that again. There we go. Beautiful. That has been done. So we've taken that trade for a sell short now. So that is now in play, looking for the price to close lower over the next 3 hours of 1,065 US dollars per ounce. Now, if we have a look at silver, we've got very similar move on silver at the moment. It's at this key support zone. If it breaks and closes below $14 an ounce, it could really pick up momentum. Now, commodities have a habit of when they are around key support levels, you can see these takedown in prices around bank holidays. So it typically, one of the main reasons being is because you've got, especially in America, which is one of the biggest commodity traders in the world, what you can see is that because traders are not actively in the markets, if they are away for the day, you just see pending orders get triggered. So if you see a big move lower, you'll suddenly start to escalate. You see a lot of additional pending orders get triggered, or stop losses get taken out automatically, which is where you can see quite a large move on bank holidays sometimes. So it's something to look out for, because today could be the day. If silver does get a break below $14 and closes below that, it could really pick up momentum as we head into the weekend. And we've got an earlier close today, so markets do close at 6, so I don't know whether we'll have enough momentum behind it. We've got no major news announcements coming up this afternoon, but even so, the US dollar is still ramping up quite well, and gold is still breaking down relatively well. It's not really showing much of the overall volatility of this market is still quite good. In terms of the day-to-day moves, you typically see a 100 to 200 point move and gold day to day in terms of its average daily point movement. So you're seeing a normal daily point movement today, which does suggest we could get a breakdown further this afternoon. Let's have a look at palladium. Palladium, actually, I like this for a buy right now. Reason being is we found support at a major support zone again, 525. We produced another rejection candle. I do quite like the price structure at the moment. We got a nice breakout to the upside yesterday. We did then close just below the resistance at 563. Got a little bit of a consolidation at the moment. Ultimately, I think this is going to be a nice trade as we go into next week if we see the Santa rally pick up from Wednesday onwards. Okay, or Tuesday actually was the 1st of December. Looking at platinum, I also would keep an eye on this on the weekly chart. You've got a nice little hammer forming here on the weekly at the lower end of the trend channel. It looks like platinum is getting a little bit overexhausted. It's certainly overextended its basing at the moment. We discussed that in detail on Wednesday's session. So for me, I'm keeping an eye on the potential buy opportunity. Gold's definitely leading the metals in terms of weakness right now. You can see this move right now. Looks like it could potentially just pop lower. If it breaks support around 1061, you could see a flush out, and you could get a quite significant move. So definitely keep an eye on for that. We have gone in for our sell short of gold. Just be mindful that the market's closed a bit early today. Okay. Moving over to oil. Oil's continued to consolidate. We did discuss this again, this overall base V-shaped reversal pattern that we're forming on oil. Now, the big one for oil you want to have on your radar is going to be next Friday. What is next Friday? Next Friday is the OPEC meeting, okay, which will have a lot of significance for the oil market. Last year, on the OPEC meeting, oil broke down 1,500 points in 2 weeks following on from that meeting. It broke down 750 points in 2 days after that OPEC announcements. So you want to have that on your radar. That's going to be the next major trade opportunity, actually, for oil. And you're in luck, because next Friday we will be hosting a session later in the afternoon, because we've got non-farm payroll at 1:30 p.m. So the Commodities Corner will be a little bit later than usual, be at 4 p.m. London time. And we can actually have a look at the impact of oil on that. So don't miss that next Friday. We'll definitely be looking at that in more detail. So for me, oil right now is a little bit neutral. You can see where we're basing at the moment. It's not really been strong enough, this overall move so far, to get a break above previous support, turn resistance. So often when you've got a previous supportive level, it then turns to resistance, and then potentially you either get a break back above and you could start to see a recovery, or you'll just get a goodbye kiss where you come back, you retest the level of support, it then becomes resistance, and then the market sells off. That looks like we could be getting that at the moment. We've already been in for a quick sell short opportunity here. Again, oil will be closing early today. You've got a bit of a rejection candle. If this wasn't a rejection candle at the moment, I would suggest we could actually short oil at the moment. Where we're sitting at the moment with light sweet crude oil looks a little bit more lucrative here. We're starting to get a breakdown, but you can see here we're still really consolidating. Also, same situation, can't break through 43.49 at the moment. This will be a key area for a potential breakout trade next week on OPEC, so we'll definitely continue to monitor that. It does look like we're also forming a bit of a base here as well with light sweet crude oil. We discussed this again on Wednesday's session. This V-shaped reversal base, you want to keep an eye on that as we head into next week. It's a little bit neutral oil where it is sat right now, this rejection candle just forming. I can see the potential for a V-shaped reversal bottom here at the moment. Okay, so both on both oils actually, Brent and WTI. Essentially, if we do get a break above 43.50, I'll be a buyer here, be interested to buy, and again 46.50 on Brent crude oil, be interested to buy. Platinum waiting for the setup to develop next week, potential buy opportunity as we come into the Santa rally. Palladium, again, consolidating. I'm looking for a buy opportunity next week. Silver looks weak. If it breaks back below 14, would be interested in shorting it. Gold, we've already discussed, gone short on gold. That's really the top trade that we are going to take today. In the US dollar, keep an eye on that. If that flies above 100, that's very important psychological zone of resistance for the US dollar, particularly if we see strong retail sales coming out of this holiday season and retail sales season in the US. Okay, so keep an eye, a very close eye on the US dollar. Okay, that inverse correlation. That will be very important indeed. Okay, fantastic. So I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I'll move over just to talk you through the Private Traders Club, which we have an opportunity for you to join us. I get a lot of questions on the Private Traders Club, so let me just talk you through this. Essentially, you can see the Private Traders Club. Let me just put it in there so you can have a look at what I'm showing you as well at the same time. The Private Traders Club, essentially, it includes Master the Markets trading course, live trade setups forum, live technical analysis videos, inside track, the week ahead wealth plan, and also email support. So let me just talk you through exactly what that entails, why it might be of interest to you. Essentially, the Master the Markets trading course, that is the Gold and Silver Club signature trading course. So it's designed to give traders a very thorough understanding of commodity markets, along with proven fundamental technical trading strategies. These are the exact powerful trading methods that professional traders, investment banks, and hedge funds use around the world using their daily trading activities. It's one of the most comprehensive commodity trading programs out there at the moment. So really teach you everything you'll need to know to become a consistent and a profitable trader. It's really aimed at all levels. It takes you from beginner through to advanced. Sort of traders who might be interested in this, even if you're an experienced trader who's hit a bit of a plateau, you want to take your trading to the next level, particularly with commodities. It would definitely be of interest, this program. We also find a lot of traders, they might have been trying to trade by themselves previously, and you've lost money just doing it the wrong way. So you haven't been taught the fundamentals for trading, particularly commodities. You really want to be on the right side of the trades and trade in line with the way the institutions and the funds trade as well. So it will really give you more professional support and mentorship. And we also find a lot of traders who join us. One of the key reasons we've got a global community at the Gold and Silver Club, and perhaps you feel a bit alone just with your trading. You might be a bit lost. You wish you could interact with other traders, other successful traders. So at the Gold and Silver Club, you are part of an exclusive community of successful traders as part of the Private Traders Club. So that would definitely be of interest to you as well. Essentially, you get access to the private live trade setups forum as well. So we provide our live trade setups throughout the week where you can access our daily highly profitable trade setups across commodity markets. That includes precious metals, energies, agricultural markets. Each trade setup is shared on the forum, includes our entry, exit points, our profit targets that we're looking to take. So it's very clearly laid out. As well as that, the week ahead trading plan is fantastic. So on today's session, we've obviously talked through what we're anticipating over the course of today. And on Wednesday's session, we talked you through the anticipation of what we can expect over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, as we come into the Santa rally. So this is something we do every single week at the Private Traders Club. We go through the week ahead, the key fundamentals, the key seasonal plays, the key market structure that we're looking to take advantage of. So it's a plan really to ensure you're fully prepared for the week ahead so you don't miss any of the profitable trading opportunities. We're always in in flow with the markets week on and week out. We're going through our trade setups, chart analysis, commentary across the commodity markets, providing the same trades that we are entering ourselves. And finally, you get access throughout the week to live technical analysis videos. So that's great because you can come on the live trading rooms itself, so you can actually join us on those where we go into more detail, just like today, where we've gone into more detail understanding, implementation of the way that we trade the markets, high level of accuracy and precision to ensure you get good results with your trading. We go a little bit deeper into the reasons just behind all of the trades that we're taking at Gold and Silver Club. Essentially, it really gives you and enables you to develop a solid understanding to fast track your results, really. So yes, you could learn this all by yourself, but it will take a long time. We've done all the hard work for you, and we can really fast track the results for you at the Gold and Silver Club. Okay, so what I've done, guys, I've just put that link there for you to get in touch if you would like to join the Private Traders Club. Very simply, it's just enrollment is down here. If you're ready to take your trading to the next level, just click on enroll here and you will be taken to the enrollment page, which will literally take you less than 60 minutes to complete. Okay, fantastic. If there are any more questions on that, I will definitely go through that. Yeah, just in terms of the mentorship, yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. So with the mentorship, yes, it is important when you trade to be kept accountable. So ensure you're doing all the right things to achieve a good level of success with your trading. One of the most important parts of joining a private traders club like this is the accountability side as well, where you are helped to be kept accountable, and you've also got support, of course, via email too. Okay, fantastic. So let me just bring you back again to the main presentation. If there are any more questions on that, I'm certainly able to talk you through that. Again, I would definitely suggest if you missed Wednesday's session, do go back to binary.com YouTube videos and re-watch that, because we've gone through really what we're anticipating over the month of December. Okay, guys, so I don't think there's any more questions at the moment. So just a quick recap. We have gone for a sell short on gold at the moment, and we're keeping an eye on the other metals for potential breakout trades as we head into next week. The markets will be closing earlier today because it's a holiday in the US for Black Friday, and definitely look forward to see you all back here next week. Okay, so have a great weekend, everyone. Have a fantastic Friday, and we'll definitely see you all on the next one. Okay, take care, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.